NewGenGamers.com.
Does it
As you see the fighting elements.
now? Does it offer the same kind of thing that we're used to from Quantic Dream?
Somewhat. Elements in this game are very...
Does it play like the interactive movie type feel?
Yes. But one of the main
let's go ahead and
features
start
in
it.
this game, you can reincarnate into a different person in a different part of the world if you die.
Well, that's new.
Yeah. But in doing so, your character settings stats reset.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Kind of makes you want to do... Okay, he's Kale.
Yes. This game features voice acting.
Now, it breaks the fourth wall by telling you that through your Dreamcast...
Yeah. It definitely breaks that fourth wall. This is...
Yeah. Alright, your soul speaks to my body.
Yeah.
Alright, I understand.
You really can't
you want to
deny
scroll down, yeah.
You cannot deny his proposal, so...
Okay.
So, basically...
Oh, right, this is one of the... It still has that same aspect of, you don't really restart, you have consequences.
Yeah. But the consequences are kind of permanent for the people's bodies that you take over. They lose their soul forever.
Oh, well, that sucks.
So, the government in Omicron is run by a supercomputer, and I'm sure we've all heard that plot before.
That's interesting.
The cake is a lie?
Yeah. Well, I mean, in that game, you were just part of an experiment.
Right, but still. Basically, these demons
just
are stealing people's souls.
Just pretty much stole his soul.
But then you find out that, like,
Now the police have arrived.
You find out that basically...
You've been a victim of violent crime. Go home, eat and rehydrate yourself.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Omicron, police, thank you.
Oh, no. We don't want to quit. Resume.
For your cooperation.
Nice.
Did you know that this had a sequel plan for the PlayStation and PlayStation 2?
Really?
They were canceled. The PlayStation version sequels were 70% done. But because this game failed so horribly, because anything that Quantum Dream does just kind of blows your mind out of water.
Right, and maybe gaming audiences weren't quite ready for it.
Right.
Oh, first complaint.
The controls are blocky. You cannot use
the analog stick. Okay, this has been my biggest complaint throughout this.
Why put
the analog stick front and center, right where your thumb's gonna go if you're not gonna use it?
Right, which is one of the plus things that I think that PlayStation got right.
Yeah, whereas most of the games it could use both.
Yeah.
All right, now we've got. This is your
inventory
screen.
You can open your map, use items. But the biggest thing about this game is that David Cage had a composer wish list for the soundtrack.
Okay.
It included Bjork, Massive Attack, Archive, and the late David Bowie, one of the first victims of 2016.
Right.
Bowie responded immediately, but he's just not. He just doesn't sing songs for the game. He's in the game.
Yes, Bowie had a very big influence on this game. He wanted to be a part of it.
Yes, he had input in the game's storyline and the game's design. He also played 2 roles within the game. First as Boz, a character who's wanted in the game, and he appeared with the soundtrack, the second person on the soundtrack, Reeves Gabriels.
Okay. That name
And
sounds familiar.
they have an in-game band called the Dreamers. Now you can buy the Dreamers music in the game and go to Kale's apartment and listen to it.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this is the city of Omicron on the planet Baelnon. Baelnon, yes.
Now it's one of those games that you kind of get a secondary opening.
Baelnon, sorry, my bad.
Well, now you get the credits and a Bowie song.
But
And he was such a big inspiration for the game that
right.
he could
Bowie
be all over it.
wrote most of the music, sang most of the music, or sang most of the songs. Reeves Gabriel had a little bit of mostly of the ambient music.
Yeah. Whereas
He worked
Bowie
on
did stuff with
fight scenes, shooting gallery. But anything that has words in it,
that would be Bowie.
that would be Bowie.
Now here's a question: can you get the soundtrack for this? Well, I mean, I'm sure it's rare. Did they release a soundtrack?
I'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
Songs that are featured in this game
Mm-hmm.
are on David Bowie's album Hours,
Oh, okay.
which was released 5 weeks earlier than the game.
Okay.
But one of the songs in the game, called We All Go Through, was not on Hours. It was released as a Japanese bonus track.
Oh, so unless you go looking for that song, the only way to get it is through this game.
Right.
Huh.
Also, the example, or the song New Angels of Promise, used in the game's intro, which is right here.
Yeah.
Bowie changed the chorus lyrics from Omicron to Suspicious Minds.
Okay.
But when they released Hours again in 2004, these songs were labeled Omicron, the Nomad Soul songs.
Oh, okay. Now, as you saw, we got kind of a look
But
at.
everyone thought that Hours was the soundtrack for this.
Okay, so now I can call basically a cab.
Nice. But Bowie did motion capture for this game. So did Reeves Gabriels, and he spent a month in Paris with Quantic Dream filming it. And they wanted Bowie's signature moves. If you know anything about David Bowie, Bowie really doesn't have signature moves. There's nothing that you can really, besides his voice and his iconic looks, there's nothing about David Bowie's dance moves that,
it's not like he's Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Or
where in
James Brown or Stevie Wonder, there's nothing about him that screams,
Well, and this is another example of music industry meets
video
gaming, because that's happened a couple of times now on the Dreamcast. As with Space Channel 5 having Michael Jackson in it and Ready to Rumble, and
But Bowie has kind of a thing that he does in most of his videos, and that's that side to side sway. walk,
Yeah.
dance thing that, most white guys do.
Yeah. Meh.
White guys can't dance. But that's about the only thing that, they...
There we go.
Oh, did you call the people?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I can't play this game because Bowie was such a part of my childhood.
Alright.
That
Now I just have to figure out how to get in the damn cab.
just jump on top of it or get hit by the cars like I was doing. But
They don't really
Excuse
explain
you?
much. Can I hop in you? No.
your cab took off.
Yeah, I see that.
But
How about this cab?
I really can't play this game because I can't. I'm still not over 2016 and his death.
Okay. Can I get in now?
Press the button. Press button.
I press button.
Press all the buttons.
Can I get in the car?
I don't know what to do with this. Neither do we, dude. There's no reason to do that. The PC version.
Damn it!
The PC version of this game received favorable reviews, but
As you can see, the controls can be
again, it's average.
questionable.
They're clunky. They are very, very clunky. I will give you that. That's one bad thing about this game is that it's clunky. Tell us how to get in the car.
Hey, A worked. I guess I'd be standing at the right part. Let's go to the apartment.
But
Well, as you can see, a lot of the buildings have sort of like Egyptian type.
yes, it was
Look to
heavily
them?
influenced by some Egyptian art.
Ah.
But
early 3D.
the
I love your tank controls.
the 3D models are, I think, less quality than Resident Evil.
Yeah. Well,
And
I mean, you give
as you see,
give it a little.
the motion video looked,
Yeah, it was.
very, very good. But when you get to the actual 3D models of the game, as you saw in the beginning, Kale's face looked kind of distorted.
Yeah.
His joints were very blocky. There's a CD on the
The thing on the coffee table there.
or whatever.
The ring note.
No clue what a ring note is. But there's music in this apartment that you can pop into whatever music thing and listen to it. They weren't much on decorating though.
Kind of basic.
Kind of basic, minimal.
Oh, now we got a cutscene.
Wow, and we got boobies.
Thank you, Quantic Dream.
Boobies. So
Again, Quantic Dream. Okay, this is the head button. This is puts you basically in first person mode. You still kind of move like a tank.
It's evening in America, and across this great land, young men and women are coming together through the power of the internet with one common goal: to whoop each other's booties. SEGA Dreamcast games are now online, unleashing the ultimate horror, your fellow Americans. Jack into SegaNet through your Dreamcast console and join your countrymen in the virtual arena. Play NFL 2K1 and cream for meatheads you've never even met. Play NBA 2K1 and school some farm boy without suffering the scent of livestock. Or play Quake 3 and waste some Jersey punk from the sanctity of your own home. And so, America, SegaNet is born. And suddenly we are one proud nation, indivisible, united in the pursuit of whooping booty.